Hello everyone, my name is Toa48, and as the description reads, this is for the new exotic sniper rifle that just came out. Pretty much Black Hammer's cousin, if you want to, was what everyone's calling it. And some people are wondering, how do you get this and what do you need to do? Well, as of right now, it seems that you can only get this by doing the daily heroic when loss of light becomes the daily heroic. I'm just showing exactly how to get there. I'm at the end of this mission where you have to basically run. Is all you have to do. You get all the way there, and then finally you will get to the Tanix area, is what it is. And make sure not to die at any point until you get to the Tanix area. And even then, when you're in there, try not to die. Mandatory do this with 2 other people. I was just doing this part just to show how to exactly get there and what it looks like. The door to Tanix's strike just pretty much opens up and you got to go into it. And then your ghost will say that, oh, you're getting a fallen distress signal. Is basically as it does. But yeah, that's the simple part. Do the loss of light on on the heroic and get to the end. Do the first and second tomb husk, and then the third one, just go into the door that would lead you to Tanix's strike, is basically it.
We are going to lose him, just like Ariana.
That's Eris. The connection is getting stronger. Strange. I'm picking up a fallen distress beacon.
Alright, now when you come in, you'll notice that you'll get a countdown for 10 minutes. You gotta kill everything in 10 minutes, but here's how I did it. I'm a Defender Titan, so I've done this twice already, so I immediately just put down my bubble in the middle. I have the Saint's Helm, so anything that comes in will be blinded. And I just try to aggro things to me, and my guys up top were just shooting enemies as they were seeing them. So, and what I found is that both times that I've done this and passed it, I was getting out of this room just before it was hitting 9 minutes. Like it was at 9 minutes and 10 seconds or something around like that. That is probably what I will suggest and recommend, because you want to have a lot of time when you come to that final area, is what I feel personally. So, like I said, kill all the enemies as fast as possible before it gets to 9 minutes. And after that, you will go down the stairs, and not two enemies, but multiple enemies will try to pincer you. A couple from the left, a couple from the right. Just kind of coordinate with your team, saying, oh, I'm going to go left, or I'm going to get the ones on the right, and just work at that. Once one of the sides is done, the other 2 would just go and help the other side until you finally get that part of the thing done. From here, you go into the spider tank room. And the first thing that you'll see when you get down is that you'll see one of those orbs that spawns enemies. Kill that right away, because those things are just annoying at all belief. And I found that going to the left is the best recommended thing, because that's where 2 of the 3 wizards are. And there's also another orb that spawns enemies. The wizards are the most crucial part that I think of getting rid of, because they'll just keep on spawning Curse Thrall or Shadow Thrall. And throwing up bubble will help your team out immensely, is what I felt and what my team had felt. And so we're going around and we're just now killing the last of the enemies. I think there was still 1 more wizard. You could, if you wanted to, have 2 people go left and 1 person go right to try to get the wizards faster, but that's going to be up to you and your team. I can't recommend that, me personally. But yeah, I'm just going to fast forward it a little till we get done, because basically this is just killing ads and doing that. Okay, now once we got done and we were going to the next area, we didn't like stop and shoot them from a distance. We basically were just running in and we're getting them down as fast as possible. I was just using my shotgun and anything that was in front of it was just going down. And at the bottom of this, there will be two of those knights. They're both solar shields, so if you have a solar shotgun, they'll work best. Also, don't do what I just did. I threw a pulse grenade and thinking that, oh, I had enough health, but I forgot about the second shot, and so it ended up killing me. And even though this kind of wasted time right here, it didn't waste. You'll see in the end of this this idea works perfectly. Now, the moment I go in, throwing down bubble, and I'm trying to kill all the orbs, all the little people that I can possibly. I just told my two guys to just stay inside and work on the boss while I worked on ads. It worked out because of the fact that I was Defender Titan. We needed the bubble just to get blessings and have a little bit more armor. So I felt that it was better to do it that way. Of course, there are many other ways to do it, but that's what we did with this. So yeah, they were focusing on the boss, and I was focusing on the ads on the left mostly. I only really went after the scions and the orbs. I didn't really focus on the shield enemies because they were just taking way too long. Without an elemental weapon, it's just not beneficial to even worry about them or even use time on them because those scions will keep on splitting themselves over and over and you'll just get overwhelmed by scions, I feel. So yeah, I've also found, or we also found, that rotating or moving from the right side to the left side will help because the fact that the boss, when you're on one side for too long, tends to hide himself to where they can't shoot. So rotating from either right to left or left to right, staying in that area, will probably help you kill him a lot faster, is what I feel. And so in the end, we were just doing that over and over. I was trying to kill ads and just doing that. Also, I don't recommend going outside of the area because the fact that if you die, then someone has to come and get you. And with how chaotic it is out there, it's just you could easily just ruin it right there is what I feel. Now, what's the word? Okay, now at this point we have finally killed the boss. It's kind of a little easier to move around, but still do be careful. Try to kill what any enemies are close. Watch out for the taken captains because they can still do the same thing as the boss. And it is not a good idea to go up at them at once. Try to, coordinate with your team to try to get the shield enemies. Just try to all gang up on one, and that'll make it so much easier. Again, I'm a Bubble Titan, so I can kind of go in and blind them with my Saint 14, which is amazing with the shotgun if I had Armor of Light on. But we're mowing down enemies. We're going one after another, trying to get all the little guys, and then we were going to go forward for the big guys. And as you can clearly see at the time, we still have a minute and 20 seconds, and this is the last enemy here. I unfortunately had died from the explosion, but in the end, we completed it. hopefully this will help you guys with your thing. Like I said, I didn't like that all these other people were giving these reviews and not explaining like a strat or anything. I'm hoping that this will also help you all with getting your black spindle. Now, the sniper rifle seems to be always a guarantee, but what seems to be the unique thing is this ship. Is what seems to be getting people.